Well, hello, guys. Hello, everybody. What's going on? I apologize for the green screen and everything. The sun's coming in. Weird Saturday stream. It's not working super great, but doing things a little bit different here today. We're doing an ATC practice. Yeah, I know, right, Carbon? Looks good. Doing some ATC practice. We're using our Discord, kind of as like a private Vatsim sort of thing. Pilot Edge, not to rip them off or anything like that. But that's what we're doing today. It's going to be push to talk. Yeah, should be able to. Got some cool things set up where we're going to actually be able to use the radios within the cockpit, and it should swap us from one channel to the other within Discord. So it should be pretty interesting. Should be a lot of fun. Again, I am no pro when it comes to ATC. I have done this once, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I didn't even actually grab a pen and paper, so hopefully I remember stuff, or I'll open up a document and write it. But I'm in the public Discord, so I'm gonna jump into the public Discord now, so you can hear everybody. We're gonna have Hutch and a few guys kind of run through what we're gonna do, and then yeah, we're gonna go from there. So, all right, guys, if you're watching the stream and in the Discord, you're gonna be hearing me twice. So hopefully it's not too crazy. Yeah. Maybe just mute the stream, that's fine. But yeah, so who's gonna explain what we're doing here today?
I always get the job, I think.
Tag, you're it.
That's it. Carbon, I kind of wanted to hand it off to you, but wanted to leave it open to everybody.
Well, I guess for those who are watching, if you're interested in joining in, first you need to go to our website, bushleaguelegends.com, and just connect to our Discord. From there, you would need, what was that? Is it Flight Events?
Yep.
The Flight Events client is what we're using to kind of keep track of everybody online. And we are flying from Rotterdam to Paderborn. And it'll be, I guess, some VFR, some IFR traffic. And basically, I am going to, and Icy and Merlin are all going to play air traffic controller. So this is just, again, practice for everybody. And if you've never done ATC before, it's a good place to do it because there's no pressure, and it's all just kind of for learning. But so far today, the weather looks pretty good. I think it's overcast at maybe around 4,500 feet, if I recall correctly. Winds are light, and we'll be departing runway 24. And then there'll be an IFR flight plan folks can use to head over to Paderborn. And yeah, I don't know if there's much else to say other than that. So in Discord, we're going to be using real frequencies today. So whatever frequency you're asked to tune to, you have to do it in the sim, and then flight events should automatically switch over. That's the plan anyway. I don't know if I've got anything else to say.
Cool. No, that's pretty cool.
With the flight events tracker, there's a tab in there for Discord. You want to make sure that's connected. Otherwise, it won't hand you off as it should.
Gotcha. I think when they get if people come in Discord, they have to go into the lounge channel, right? And then from there, they can switch to whatever the active frequency is.
Yes.
Kind of go from there. Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah. Anybody have any questions or same as before?
I think it's pretty good.
Go out and have some fun.
Pretty good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
get
the ATIS and get ready.
All right. I'm gonna head out to the ground channel there, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
See ya.
Okay.
Where do we grab the ATIS from then?
So it's down there in the flight events. There is a voice channel that he has set up for it. It's like 128.565.
Oh, I see. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, so you won't hang out in this channel. Once you're ready to go, jump down to that lounge channel, and go from there. So you'll
Jump
tune
down.
your radio in game, and the Discord bot will actually move you into the right voice channel, assuming you've tuned the correct frequency. Mac, and you're getting ready to go. I would go into lounge. I need to get the ATIS, so I'm going to tune to 128.565 there, or jump into that channel. Either way, if you're having troubles.
128.565.
Yep, looks like that's the EHRD ATIS today. So get your current weather information there. And then when you're ready to roll, make sure you're in the lounge channel and you'll tune to ground, which is being controlled by Carbon. He's on 118.205, it looks like. Oh, sorry, just changed. 133.37. So you'll tune that, get your clearance, and then he'll get you ground handled and handed off to the tower. All right, well, he's changing frequencies all over the place.
Just follow Carbon Pop wherever.
Yeah.
So
wherever he's
hot.
going.
122.17 is ground today.
Do we have to
There you
be
go.
in the lounge to get
Any
the
questions on that? So make sure your flight tracker is connected to Discord, and then just be in that lounge channel down there in flight events. You should see some other people here in a minute start migrating their way down there.
And if I tune in the sim right now to 128.565, will I automatically switch the bot, or do I need to be in the lounge for that to work?
You need to be in lounge first, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool. All right. I can hang out in here for a little bit, Matt, if you want. If people come in and I can give them instructions, unless you're planning on doing that.
Nope, that's fine. I will just jump in. I'll just jump into the lounge and see if I can get this going.
Okay.
Oh man, the sun. Woo.
Hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Bravo. Rotterdam information Bravo. Weather at 1900 Zulu. Winds 240 at 5 knots. Visibility 6 miles. Few clouds 1200. Few clouds 4000. Few clouds 12,500. Temperature 2, dew point 10. Altimeter 2932. ILS runway 24 in use. Landing and departing runway 24. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Bravo. Rotterdam information Bravo. Weather at 1900 Zulu. Winds 240 at 5 knots. Visibility 6 miles. Few clouds 1200. Few clouds 4000. Few clouds 12,500. Temperature 2, dew point 10. Altimeter 2932. ILS runway 24 in use. Landing and departing runway 24. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Bravo. Rotterdam information
Pigpen?
Bravo. Weather at 1900 Zulu. Winds 240 at 5 knots. Visibility 6 miles. Few clouds 1200. Few clouds 4000. Few clouds 12,500. Temperature 2, dew point 10. Altimeter 2932. ILS runway 24 in use. Landing and departing runway 24. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Bravo.
Hey Jer, Merlin, how's it going?
Going good, thanks. How's things with you?
Not too bad, not too bad. So I've got information Bravo, so now essentially we just turned tune to ground, which would be 122.17, correct?
Yeah, sounds good. Speak to them, get your clearances and everything, and tell them when you're ready to start engines and taxi.
Perfect, thank you. 122.170. Enter. So where are we going here? We are going... Where am I? Where am I parked? So I'm running. I am parked... I have no idea where I am. Okay. What's up, Icy? And Carbon, you will not be calling a dead stick. Okay, so... Got that open. Let's open flight events. Ah, here we go, here we go. Okay, where am I? Oh, there I am. So we gotta go out F. Well, we'll see where we go out. We'll see where we get called. Okay. Show flight plan. Beauty. So there's my flight plan. Okay. Superset your time to 10:11 a.m. Oh, I thought it was 8 a.m. Change to 10 a.m. No worries, no worries. Changing it to 10 a.m. There we go. Hopefully that's okay, guys. We moved it up. No worries, no worries. Okay, select my aircraft. There we go. I don't want to follow up here. Good boy. Why does it keep saying that? That is annoying. So I am going to follow me because it's irritating. Let's zoom in. Okay. Let's tune. There I am. Let's tune to ground. Carbon's just sitting there, just waiting.
Hey Jeff, for some reason my radio's not setting up the channel for me. Could you hop over to 12772 on your COM 1 and then I'll just hop into that channel?
Yeah, I will try that out. No problem.
Anyone here think I should do this in a Nope, doing it in a cup. Focusing on what I know. I did fly the CJ4 the other day, actually, pretty successfully, with the help of Jer. But it went pretty well, so yeah. Okay, so, guys, I'm going to... Basically, I've got the ATIS information. Information Bravo. I'm just about to tune over to ground to get my clearance. I started my engine already just because that's normally what I do when I jump into the sim, and probably shouldn't have done that because I don't have clearance, but either way, I'm going to be asking for clearance to travel VFR at 1,500 feet, I believe, may have to check that again, to Echo Delta Lima Papa. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'm new at this. I'm probably going to forget a bunch of stuff, but here we go anyway. All right. So this is EHRD, and I'm tuning to ground. Ground, this is Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike. How are you doing this morning?
Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike. Ground. Good afternoon. I'm doing well. What can I do for you?
Yes, I am parked over at, I don't know, ramp 35 something or other, looking for clearance to fly VFR at around 1,500 feet to Echo Delta Lima Papa. I also have information Bravo Sierra Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike.
Stand by one.
This is a lot harder without having actually like a pen and paper and notes around. So if you're in chat, feel free to provide pointers and remind me of things that I need to say and do here. But standing by to get clearance. I should have let him know that I've already powered up.
Charlie Golf, Sierra Kilo Mike, a copy you're requesting VFR to Paderborn at 1500. Minimum altitude, I think stand by one here.
Yeah, I know
I
I
can
see.
give you 1500. That's no problem. Check you have the information. We're departing visual off runway 24. And when ready, contact me for taxi.
Sorry about that, ground. Can you repeat? Sierra Kilo Mike?
Sierra Kilo Mike, I copy your request. You have the information. 1500 will be fine en route to Paderborn. When you're ready, contact me for taxi instructions.
Confirm clear to fly 1500 to Paderborn. I am powered up and am ready to taxi. Sierra Kilo Mike.
Sierra Kilo Mike, copy all that. You are cleared to take a right turn, taxiing Foxtrot, left turn November, right turn onto Victor, and then continue to the end to Victor 6, hold short runway 24. And when holding short, you can contact tower on 119.7.
Sierra Kilo Mike, confirm taxi Foxtrot November to Victor 6, hold short runway 24, and contact tower at 119.7. Sierra Kilo Mike.
That's all correct.
Roger, thank you, ground. Sierra Kilo Mike. All right, well, without a pen and paper, that would have been a lot harder without Discord, because I was able to look over and see what the next actual tune was. So yeah, let's. I guess I don't know if I'll get pushback here, but let's see if I do. Oh, look at that! Yep. I'm getting pushback, even though I think my parking brake is on. Maybe it's not. But I just want to give myself a little bit of room. Yeah, there we go. Shift. That should be enough. Okay, let's stop that. And let's get on the roll here. So, yes, this is the correct way. So we'll look out for some traffic. Pigpen, yeah, I did most of that off memory. The only thing that I couldn't remember at the end there was the actual comms for towers. So thankfully Discord, I had it open beside me. Let's just call it like that was my that was my actual pen and paper. Okay, we got a few guys in here. Look, we got Merlin, who's actually going to be doing tower? No, center, I believe. I think Icy's doing tower, so I'll be heading over to Icy. There's Punch Dickens. We had Hutch back there as well. So a few folks in here doing some ATC practice. I'm going to make sure that I keep myself in, obviously on the radio frequencies that I'm supposed to be on, so hopefully we'll get hear some calls from other folks as well. And the nice thing here, guys, also if you're kind of watching here, so I've got this screen set up. This is the flight events, so this is what we're using to track, and what the, ooh man, maybe a bit of wind, what we're using to track and what the controllers are using to track us. So this is flight events, I believe it's called. So it's kind of nice because it helps at least with the taxiing without having to put all of the assists in the sim and so on. So here we are, turn right off November. On to Victor. We're going to head down to Victor 6. And then we are going to hold short at runway 24. Gosh, pay attention to where I'm taxiing here. Okay. Sorry, guys. I always forget that if I'm not clicking the right screen and start pushing buttons that work with the sim, it sends me all over the place. Sorry about that. So as you can see, I'm taxiing down Victor right now and not paying attention. And this is way easier out here. Looks like we do have some traffic out here. I think it's going to be taken off, so... Holy cow, what the heck? I mean, I listened to the ATC, but... Look at this. Good Lord. Yeah, Big Ben, sorry about that. I actually, I accidentally started the highlight video that's in the intro. Alright, so coming up on Victor 5.
Rotterdam Ground, November 711 Delta Whiskey, with you on the ramp, IFR to Paderborn, and we have information Bravo.
There we go.
11 Delta Whiskey, good morning. ATC Bravo is current. We are on departing runway 24. You are cleared to the Paderborn Airport via flight plan route. Climbing 3000 on the departure. Squawk 3457.
I'm going to maintain 3,000 feet on departure and squawk 3457, 711 Delta Whiskey. Morning.
All correct.
Did it again. Don't have Elgato, the Elgato app, up on my phone, so that's why I actually keep clicking out of there. Firestorm, yes. So there's a ton of sun coming in my window right here. Normally we stream at night, so I never really worry about it. Didn't really think about that for today until I kind of logged on. I was like, uh-oh, and I don't have a background set up. So yeah, so it's just gonna have to do for now. This is just for fun and practice anyway. Okay, so I need to tune my radios to tower, which again was 1197. Enter. Okay. So let's do this. Tower, this is Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike, holding short runway 24 or VFR flight at 1500 for Paderborn, Sierra Kilo Mike. I'm supposed to say my whole Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike.
Kilo Mike. Good morning. Rotterdam Tower, runway 24, cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading. Have a good flight.
Confirm, clear for takeoff, Sierra Kilo Mike. Okay, so I'm gonna get up in the air.
Kilo Mike, winds are 100 degrees at 3 knots.
Confirm, winds 1003 degrees, Sierra Kilo Mike. So let's get out on the runway here, let's take off, and let's see what happens. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. Fasten your seatbelts. See how this goes. I think we're just going to kind of get a rolling start here because this is a massive runway. Definitely not going to need all this. Okay, winds. Yep, there they are. And let's get airborne. Woo! Woo, baby. So we are airborne. We're going to 1500. Oh, there's a good rock there.
Kilo Mike, radar contact. And you can go on over to departure at 127.725. Have a great day.
Tower, Sierra Kilo Mike, clear of runway, making left turn to join route. Thank you so much. Confirming, switching over to center 127.725. Thank you, Sierra Kilo Mike. So I'm going to make my left turn here. I'm still climbing, so I got clearance to fly at 1500. Hola, safe flight. Thanks, man. Good stuff. So I'm going to kind of just stay clear of the runway because we're trying to. Oof. Still in a climb, so I'll keep this as it is. Oh yeah, right. My radio. What are we here? 127 725. Enter. Okay, so we're reaching altitude. Let's throw nav on. Nav. There we go. 1500. Looks like. Okay, so now let's set our power. We'll let this catch up. Center, this is Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike, flying VFR at 1500 feet to Paderborn. Sierra Kilo Mike.
Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike. You're identified. Direct Paderborn, maintain below 3,000 feet, and I request you recycle your squawk 3444.
Sierra Kilo Mike, setting squawk 3444. Stay below 3,000 feet. Direct to Paderborn, Sierra Kilo Mike.
Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike, you're identified, basic service.
So I don't know if I have to respond to that. But either way, we're en route here, guys. We're making our way over to Paderborn. Zoom out. I'm going to stay on center because eventually everyone is going to catch up to me. I'm the slowest. I believe I'm the only one in a Cub. I'm not sure if anybody else is. But that's okay, even if I am. Ooh, yeah, let's keep that on dark mode. But yeah, so how long for EDLP? I am 153.3 nautical miles out from EDLP. Basic services like flight following will assure separation from other aircraft. So, Merlin, do I have to confirm that I heard that? Would I just say confirm basic service or flight following or whatever? Or was I okay to just not say anything there? Maple 6, absolutely. Join in. Not too late at all. This is just for fun. I'm just making my flight there. Continuing to do the ATC. I'm only going to stream just my portion of the flight. But yeah, just read back basic service. It's establishing the contract. Fair enough. So that's definitely a learning curve there for me. That I should have read that back. I mean, so you're supposed to read back pretty well anything that you hear, but I do know that there are certain things that you don't have to, even though it's few and far between. So that's where some of my learning has to come in. But essentially, I'll just be cruising at 1500 for now. yeah, what do we got on the winds? Yeah, winds aren't too bad up here. So yeah, we'll just fly some VFR. Looks like it should be pretty clear the whole way. That's the UK way of doing it. Not entirely sure if it's exactly the same in Europe, but close enough for government work. Fair enough. Seeing the altimeter below sea level. Yeah. Some nice scenery out here. So I mean, I guess at this point, I won't be back on a radio until I get closer to Paderborn for approach. I mean, unless something changes, like if I have to make a deviation or if I wanted to change my route, I guess. I don't know if I can do that mid-flight. Dead sticks probably aren't really a thing either. Oh, catching up on some stuff there. Anyone watching the fight tonight? I likely will not be. While I do have full respect for combat sports, I definitely don't know enough about it to follow it too closely. I do enjoy it every once in a while, but you know, I'm just not gonna pay for it. Just don't want to pay for it. And something about streaming it, you know, rubs me the wrong way. I mean, I'll watch the highlights. Should be a good one though. It's actually been interesting watching Conor McGregor this time around. He's cocky and everything, but it seems like there's a legit respect between McGregor and Peroria. I don't know how to say his name. Like even, you know, when they do their face-to-face for the pictures and for the weigh-ins and stuff like that, like it wasn't typical Conor McGregor when, you know, he gets in their face and he's just goofing around and so on. Like he got in there, he had his glasses on, and it seemed like almost out of respect he took his glasses off, and you know, just a little bit like, you know what's coming, and that's fine. That stuff's cool. But then I think it was yesterday in the pre-fight interview, it was very like chummy. It was cool. Like they're definitely saying like, you know, we're gonna get in there. Dustin how do you say his last name? I can say Dustin. But it was cool. Like it was, you know, you have the one guy talking about, you know, training for his fight and taking it seriously, and he's got a side business of hot sauce or something like that, but doing it for his family. And then, you know, you have Connor, who normally you're waiting for him to turn around and say like, who the fook is this guy and stuff like that, right? And he didn't. He's talking about respect and his family and donating to the charities and stuff. It was kind of a breath of fresh air, and honestly, that's the type of Conor McGregor I could get behind, because the guy is tough as nails. He's one of the best fighters in the world, and I like cockiness and stuff here and there, and I don't know, sometimes I just found him over the top, you know. Just me. This is just me. People love him. He's, I don't know, if he's got to be the most famous fighter in the world right now. Like he's got to be.
Archer 71 Delta Whiskey with you at 3,000 feet.
There we go. So it looks like Wazinski's behind me.
November 711 Delta Whiskey, you're identified. 711 Delta Whiskey, fly the Arnhem 2 Bravo, clear climb, flight level 230.
cleared to flight level 230 and the departure. November 71 on those dates.
Oh, there we go. So I think I don't know if I'm the only one, but I may be the only one flying VFR. I think everyone else is flying IFR. So if I bring up, where is it here? If I bring this up, so this is the flight event. So can you not see my cursor? Oh, you can't. I thought I had that. I thought I checked that to say follow my cursor. Let me see.
November 711 Delta Whiskey, when able, squawk 3457.
3457, November 711 Delta Whiskey.
Settings. Show landing. Okay. Well, I thought I could capture. Either way, can't see my cursor, but that's okay. So there's me in the yellow Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike. Wazinski is all the way over here. If you look off to the left. So November 711 Delta Whiskey. So I don't know what the IFR pattern is. I'm not quite sure why he's turning away from. Yeah, I didn't look at the IFR pattern, to be honest, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. But either way, I'm going to stay. Obviously, I'm going to be in this frequency. Need to be in this frequency in case I get a call out. But yeah, as more and more folks kind of join in, it looks like Jer is actually about to take off. 292 Papa Alpha. That's Jer. Looks like we've got. Where's Hutch? There's Hutch as well. Hutch is still parked, getting set up. Probably working with ground there. So green smoke. I don't know anything about ATC, dude. Neither do I. This is literally only my second time ever doing it. But join in. Honestly, it's what is it? There's like 3 or 4 things to remember when doing ATC, and be as green as possible. No pun intended for your name. Be as green as possible. Ask for help, because it literally is just Carbon, Merlin, and Icy as our controllers. So if they're community members, they know what's up. Yeah, what is it? It's identify yourself. What is it? Acknowledge who you're talking to. Identify yourself. Tell them what you want to do, and then identify yourself again. So, for instance, if you're on the ground, it's ground. This is Green Smoke 27911, looking to get clearance for whatever the flight plan you're doing, whatever altitude it is, and then repeat your name. So, yeah, who you are talking to, who you are, what you want. Yeah, that's perfect. That's like I said, this is only my second time ever doing this, so I'm very high level. No need to identify.
Departure November 292 Pop Alpha, climbing 2500 for 3000.
292 Papa Alpha, you're identified on the island to Bravo, and you clear climb flight level 210.
Up to 210 on there. 5 Bravo, thank you.
Green Smoke, no, you would use your tail number, so that's your ident. So for me, I'm not using Super Kick Me. I just said Green Smoke 2791 because I don't know what your tail number would be. For me, my tail number identifier is Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike, so CGSKM. So that's what I call out. Now, Merlin, you're saying you don't need to identify yourself twice on ATC. Is that you mean like as part of a conversation? So you would say it once to say, center, this is Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike, en route 1500 blah 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 Sierra Kilo Mike, just to end it off. But if when you come back and I confirm, I don't have to say Sierra Kilo Mike whatever I'm saying and then say it again, correct? Does that make sense? Yeah, that's fine. That's what you would go with, Smoke. You would say yeah, like center, this is Mike Bravo 27, such and such, this is where I'm going, Bravo 27. And depending on what, I mean, Merlin could probably tell you. Yeah, that's a really easy way to put it. Hello, you. This is me. This is what I want. That's a perfect way to do it. Oh, hello, you. This is me. I want this. This is me. Okay, that's interesting, Merlin. Is that because I thought you had to say your call sign again at the end, depending on what ATC says. So, like, I wouldn't say Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike, but if they came back and just said Kilo Mike, I could just say Kilo Mike. I can short. Don't need the second this is me. That's interesting. Okay. Is that possible that is just like a territory thing? Or would that be like just global? That's the way ATC works. Global. Oh, that's so okay. That's good to know. Honestly, this whole time I thought that you had to re-identify yourself at the end. That makes way more sense. So if they say climb report level, flight level 230, you read back climb report flight level 230 call sign. So you only have to say your call sign once. So in my initial readout to, or my initial contact with you, Merlin, for instance, it was high center. There's Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike en route to Paderborn, flying at 1500, flying VFR at 1500 feet. I can just stop there. I don't have to say Sierra Kilo Mike again. But then when you come back, I don't have to say Sierra Kilo Mike. I would just say it at the end. So, okay, I think I'm getting it. I'm confusing myself while I'm talking, which is probably confusing you even more, but I totally get it. So Green Smoke, if you want to, in the Discord, what's the best way to do this right now? So Hutch is flying. Carbon, do you want to jump in the lounge or even just the regular, either lounge or regular Bush League Legends voice channel to kind of just talk them through it real quick?
November 711 Delta Whiskey, you clear direct Arnhem.
Clear direct Arnhem. 711 Delta Whiskey.
So Merlin, I think it's the twice. I think the twice is unicorn thing. Gives people a chance to catch who you are on the second time. So that is more or less like you can do it if you want, but it's not necessary. Or if they say cleared for takeoff runway 23, you would respond cleared for takeoff runway 23 Sierra Kilo Mike. So that part I know. That part I understand. I just thought that you essentially have to identify yourself once every time you talk. Is that correct? Yeah, the twice on unicorn thing is saying the airfield twice. And yes, only once every time you talk. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Green Smoke, if you're still lost your sound, I missed that reply. No worries. Green Smoke, I would say jump into... I'm trying to think what the best way to do this is to kind of get explained through it. So Green Smoke, the way it's actually working is we've set up bots in Discord so that you can actually use your radios in the sim and it will move you from each Discord channel to the one that you need to be in. So it's essentially, we've set up a private comms, or a push-to-talk comms system within Discord is what we've done. Let me know when you're done having issues. I can try and talk you through it. Otherwise, we'll get Carbon to maybe jump in the regular chat with you just to kind of explain how to do it. But there is a flight plan in the Discord as well. So if you wanted to go into the Discord under events, what is it? Events planning? Where is it? Event promotion. If you go into the event promotion, there is an actual download of a flight plan, and then a few of the different things that you need to be able to run it. So you do need to have this flight events. Where is you need to have that flight events. So the link is in that in the Discord channel as well. But once you get it figured out, that's it. Perfect. So once you get it figured out, jump into the lounge push to talk channel. Carbon's in there. He can explain a few things to you on just what you need to download, that sort of thing. Actually, I don't even know if you need to download flight events. It's super easy to use and free. So. Lost my zone. Battle Creek traffic, November 40, Sierra Papa, left downwind runway 23, Battle Creek traffic. So this is because there will be multiple airports nearby using the same Unicom or CTA. Oh my god, I just realized that says Unicom and not Unicorn. I'm crazy. Oh boy. So saying the field twice prevents confusion. That makes sense. That makes sense. So that would just be you kind of understanding the area that you're in, the area that you're going, and that sort of stuff. Like for instance, this I have no idea where I am or where I'm going. Green Smoke, just got your headset working. No worries, caught the last bit of that. Yeah, just jump. Assuming you're Browntown, I'm not sure if you are or not, but whoever you are in Discord, I don't know if you're Green Smoke in Discord as well. Jump in. At the bottom there, there's flight events, and then there's a lounge push to talk. Jump in there, and Carbon's in there and can kind of talk you through what's going on. The lake is on your right. Yeah, it's so annoying. I was trying to. So Green Smoke, you'd have to set up your push to talk button in Discord. So at the bottom, like underneath where the chat is on the left hand side, you'll see your settings. If you click on the user settings, go into voice and video, there's input mode kind of in the middle. There's voice activity and push to talk. Just make sure that you set your push to talk. What I've done just to kind of make it easier for myself is on my yoke, I have it on this button right here. Actually, oh, you can see it on camera. Yeah. So I have it on that button right there. That just made it easier for me to, yeah. So just assign yourself a push to talk button, and then you'll be able to talk to Carbon. He's in there right now. The sun glare in your screen makes it look like there's a lake. Yeah. Yeah. Pigpen, I definitely did not consider the issue of lighting when setting up the stream, especially, I mean, we've been overcast for like a month and a half, so having a nice sunny day is frustrating, and not having, I gotta be getting close to fuel, not having window coverings or anything. Oh, I left my aux on. Oh well, whatever. That's not the point of this. No worries, Green Smoke. I look forward to hearing you on center once you get going. Firestorm, I don't have specs set up. Firestorm, right now I'm running a single comp, but I literally just yesterday built my streaming PC. I finally got it working. So kind of what happened, to give you history. Hey, cool. My dog's right here. So a bit of history. So back in April, so coming up on a year, it's getting close. My gaming PC, I had a not water cooler, but the radiator cooler, whatever you want to call it. Cable burst and it leaked coolant all within inside. It ruined the graphics card, ruined the motherboard. Thankfully the power was okay, and then the CPU was completely shot as well. So I ended up going out and buying and building a completely brand new system, and I kept the other stuff for the purpose of eventually building a stream PC, and it just went on and went on and went on. I bought a new graphics card hoping that it was just the graphics card, fixed that. That wasn't the issue. So long story short, for Christmas I got a new motherboard, and then right after that I ordered myself a new CPU. I finally got the CPU earlier this week. Oh, are we going someone's jumping into center. Hutch might be jumping into center here. I'm not going to talk over ATC. But yeah, so...
Center, November 987 Delta Hotel is with you, 27 for 3,000 on the Arnib 2 Bravo departure, ILS to Paderborn.
November 987 Delta Hotel, you're identified on the Arnib 2 Bravo, cleared as filed, climb flight level 230.
Alright, cleared as filed up to 230 for 987 Delta Hotel.
Cool. Yeah, so just yesterday, I got the stream PC built. Last night, I had it plugged into one of my monitors, hitting that power button and just praying to the PC gods that it would turn on. And it did. She fired up. I got Windows installed. I got all the drivers installed. I actually got it into place under my desk here, but I haven't hooked it up to any of my monitors. So I'm actually really excited. So my gaming PC is strictly going to be for gaming. I'm so excited to be able to use the specs that are here and not have to worry about any CPU or GPU usage for OBS and that sort of stuff. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to pump the graphics up a little bit in the sim. Not too much. I don't want to do too much, but pretty I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm excited to get it going. I'm also considering, I've been thinking about it for a while, but setting up my own stream as just kind of like a side thing that's not flight sim. Because a couple times a week at night, like I go on pretty late. I usually wait for the kid and the wife to go to bed, and then I'll jump in and I don't know, play some Warzone or PUBG, or I was playing RAF for a while. Basically any other games. So I was thinking for fun, I'd set up my own stream, and on those nights where I just kind of log in for fun, I would just stream some gameplay, maybe get some folks from the community from Bush League Legends if they're into other games to, you know, have some friends to play some games with. And yeah, so I'm really excited to have both. I do have a capture card that I bought off Kijiji. Oh God, I don't freak, back in October, and I've had it just sitting up here waiting. It's not a 4K. I don't game in 4K, so I just got the HD60S. I wish I had an internal one in the stream PC, because that would be nicer. But oh man, look at that sun just ruining the green screen. But yeah, so I look forward to getting that all set up and having some fun with it. You know, having some fun with it. Been debating turning the second computer behind me into a stream PC. Just needs capture card and up to 16 gigs. Just figure I shouldn't bother because I don't have many viewers. Dude, it doesn't matter how many viewers you have, right? Like, it's all for fun. For me, like, if I go over and stream on my own, I'm gonna have no viewers. But that's okay. If I get like 3 or 4 people to watch that want to actually play, and just it's all community gaming. Like, I'm not trying to make money off it. I just want to have some fun, meet some new people, play some games. That's all I'm looking to do. So if you go into it with the same attitude, I would say go for it. If you do want to turn this into like a profession that's, you know, you focus full-time on content creation, there are some amazing people that you can follow on Twitch and YouTube that give out a ton of amazing advice. For one, Harris Heller, before I started streaming, I was watching him, and he's the one that really got me excited about getting into streaming and stuff like that. I'd always kind of wanted to do it, thought it was fun, but watching someone like him, it was just like, okay, I feel like I have the tools mentally to do it. I'm not doing it, like, I have a full-time job. I can't put as much time into it that's really needed to be able to go full-time professional and make it my full-time job. I'd love to be able to do that. I'd love to get back into editing videos and putting out YouTube content and streaming, and I don't know, I think that's where my passion would be, and I would have so much fun with it. But, you know, got a family, got to feed them. Once I'm called back to flying, I just don't know how much. Yeah, that's exactly it, right? So, I mean, being a real pilot, streaming would just be fun because you actually have the knowledge to give out to people, especially in the flight sim, right? Like, I actually like going and watching real life pilots fly and talk about what they're doing and why they're doing it. I mean, the major benefit that we have with Bush League Legends is that Carbon Prop is a real pilot. so it was kind of nice, like when I first started simming back in April, to have him as a resource of, okay, this is how you turn the plane on. And of course, when I first started, I was keyboard and mouse, and it was, oh boy, I think I tried twice to fly keyboard and mouse, and I was already like, okay, I love this, I want to do more. And I went out and immediately bought the Logitech yoke system with the rudder pedals. Invested like, I don't know, I think it was like $450 for the package or whatever it was, $500 for the package. And thankfully I enjoy it. So yeah, and then when more and more information came out about Microsoft Flight Simulator and then how quickly it was coming out, we started planning the around the world trip, which got us even more excited. Yeah, it's been a ton of fun. So this is what's funny is, you know, I started quite a bit out in front of everybody, but being in the Cub grounding 136 is not quite the same as being at 3,000 feet in a CJ4. As you can see, Jer, Punch Dickens up here, and Wazinski have flown past me. Have gone flying past me. Who else? Yeah, there's Hutch, not too far behind either, so... I started first, I'm going to finish last. And that's okay. That's okay. Get out of here, Icy. I'm not dead sticking. It's fun. I wonder if when I get a 3080, you know, eventually. Yeah, I hear you. If I'll get enough extra overhead that a second PC is necessary. So I thought the same thing because I really want a 3080. I mean, who doesn't? If you have a gaming PC, you want a 3080. The problem is it could be a year from now before you actually get your hands on one, right? So that's kind of why I did go about the way of building the second PC. Green Smoke 2791. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Welcome to the Legends Ground Crew. So yeah, once I get a 3082, my thought was, okay, maybe I should focus on trying to get a 3080, and then I can still just run the single PC setup, and I should have enough. Right? So, who knows? Who knows if it'll make that much of a difference. What I am excited to do, though, as part of having the second stream PC, is upping the quality of the stream output. Because right now my stream output is 1080p, 60 frames, but...
711 Delta Whiskey report ready for descent.
Oh
wow, Wazinski's on his way down already. So I guess Wazinski's probably...
711 Delta Whiskey ready to descend.
711 Delta Whiskey, descend flight level 100 initially.
Descend to flight level 100, 711 Delta Whiskey.
Cool. So he's actually going to be he's on his descent now, and he's going to be switching over to Paderborn ground tower. I don't know if we have a tower set up or if it's just ground. Either way. But yeah, I'm excited to push the limits a little bit of the stream. I definitely have internet issues in my area. I don't know if it's in the house or in the area. It keeps getting fixed. It works for 2 weeks and then it craps out again. They have to come back and fix it. That's neither here nor there. I'm excited to be able to push the stream output a little bit more because right now I am doing 1080p 60. However, the quality is a little bit lower because I'm only putting out, I think, 2,500 kilobytes per second. I think that's what it is. So I'd love to be able to... I've definitely got the upload capacity to go...
Delta Whiskey, what type of approach you require at Paderborn there? We're expecting runway 06.
We'd like the RNAV 06, if possible. 711 Delta Whiskey.
711 Delta Whiskey, expect the RNAV runway 06. You're cleared the xCub 3 hotel.
Cleared xCub 3 hotel and expecting RNAV 06, 711 Delta Whiskey.
Cool.
November 292, Papa Alpha, ready to send.
November 292, Papa Alpha, clear descent, flight level 110 initially, and what type of approach do you require at Paderborn?
110, and go with the ILS 06 would be good.
xCub, expect the ILS at runway 06. You are cleared the xOver star, and you require vectors, or you take the full procedure approach.
Vectors would be good if you can.
292 Papa Alpha, roger. Expect vectors ILS at 06.
Alright, we'll go down to 110 and expect vectors for 06 to Papa Alpha.
So I got a new. Just started Twitch, or would have done. Oh yeah, dude, no worries, no worries. Sorry, I missed your message there. I just noticed that now. I apologize. You know what? I actually missed.
711 Delta Whiskey, Land Radar.
How far out am I?
711 Delta Whiskey, please repeat.
711 Delta Whiskey, Paderborn's now using runway 24. You still cleared the same arrival. What approach would you like?
We'd like the RNAV for 24 then, 711 Delta Whiskey.
I'll have 24, that's covered. You're clear to send 3,000 feet with the procedure.
With the 3,000 feet was procedure, 711 Delta Whiskey.
292 Papa Alpha, Land Radar. Do you copy the previous?
Yep, we covered that. So our, we're doing the active is 24.
Hey, fun.
Roger, thanks.
And 292 Papa Alpha, you can clear to send no lower than 5,000 feet on that xOver star.
Down to 5,000 on the xOver star, thanks.
So I went and I got, or not went and got, for my birthday I got, oh god, what's it called? The Google Nest doorbell? I don't know what it's actually called. I think it's just Nest doorbell, whatever. And I have it set up, so I'm on a corner of a pretty busy street and then like a pretty not busy street. So when I first set it up, I was getting, you know, motion. Every time a car drove by, I'd get a notification on my phone. It's driving me nuts. So I actually set the zone. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. You could actually basically crop where you wanted your motion sensor to be. And I did, but what I think I need to go in and redo it, because every once in a while when I get a car turning off our street, I think the motion is catching like the bottom of the tire and it's sending me a notification. So every time like I get the notification, I look at it and it's just like a video of a car driving by. I'm like, oh my god, it's so annoying. I love it though. I do love it. I've Googled my house pretty well. I've got the Nest Hub Max in the living room. I've got the Nest thermostat. I've got Google speakers all over the place. I've got the new Chromecast on the TV with the Android TV, which is amazing. We don't have cable in the house anymore. We just use like Netflix and Disney, basically any streaming service you can think of. It's still cheaper. It's funny because it was just like, man, we pay for this, and this. Like, is it even worth it to not have cable? I mean, the answer is yes, because even if you had cable, you're still going to pay for Netflix. You're still going to pay for Disney and all that other stuff. So that was my justification of like, no, it's definitely way more money if I keep cable. So Punch Dickens and Wazinski are on their way down, which is awesome. I'm still like half an hour away. My hour-and-a-half flight was their 20-minute flight. I think, is that, where's Hutch? Because he should be coming up on me here soon. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's not far. Oh, that's funny. Man, I'm liking this, like, hawk and clouds here. This is cool. So how you doing, Green Smoke? Are you learning the ropes from Icy in the lounge there? Is it working out for you? trying to think. It's so weird doing this like stream in the middle of a Saturday. Because for me right now it's 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. It's weird because like, what am I gonna do tonight? Like, once I get there, like I'm only gonna stream for another 40 minutes or so, and I got the rest of the day. Maybe I'll actually build out. I'll start hooking up the stream PC. I don't know if I'll have
November
time.
711 Delta Whiskey, Paderborn QNH is at 29S32. You'll clear the RNAV for runway 24.
2932 and cleared for RNAV 24711 Delta Whiskey. Thanks so much.
Cool. Bazinski's getting close. Getting close. Play massive amounts of COD. Yeah, if I didn't have to answer to having the kid and the wife around, I would play COD for the rest of the day. I don't think that's going to be appropriate. I wish. I wish. What's up, pilot guy? Dude, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. I'm going to play it. I was waiting to see if you'd pop in. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Legends Ground Crew. Stream's going okay. So, pilot guy, we don't typically ever stream on the weekends. This is kind of just a fun practice ATC special stream that we're doing. So yeah, so it's not typical, and what makes it even less typical is I didn't consider the light that's coming in the middle of the day. So I've got, like, right in front of me is a window, and it hasn't been sunlight in a month and a half, and it's just coming in. That's what is happening over here, right there. And I was going to move my green screen and just have a background, but my wife and kid were down here as well. So I just said, you know what, screw it. It just is what it is. The lighting is not set up for daytime streaming. We'll put it that way. Other than that, having some fun though. Just doing some ATC practice within the Discord. We use private push to talk, or not. I guess I shouldn't say private because anyone can join them. But they're push to talk channels within Discord to give some of us noobs some practice on ATC. So we've actually got a bot in the Discord set up so that we can use the radios in the sim, and when we change the radio in the sim, it moves us from one Discord channel to another. And then we have a couple community members who are actually doing the controlling of ground, center, tower, and then ground for arrival as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's working way better than expected. Yeah, no worries, pilot guy. Any other time, we like doing these kind of pop-up streams every once in a while, not too often, just because, you know, I've got family commitments that I need to consider as well. But yeah. Yeah, if you ever want to do some ATC practice, let us know. I think this is going to be like these type of events. Whether I stream it or not, we're going to do these type of practices a little bit more often. I'm just realizing that to the day, it was a month ago that we did our first one. So, yeah. Oh man, thank you so much for the 100 bits. That's awesome. Thank you. That's fantastic. Really appreciate it. If you're not in the Discord, feel free to check it out. It's kind of crazy. We're getting close to 1,000 members in the Discord, and we're kind of in the midst of planning a 1,000 member event. I'm not going to say any more than that, but it's going to be a bush flying event. But if you aren't in there and you are interested,
Alpha, clear to send 3,000 feet. Paddle one's after 2932. That's
Yeah, 3,000 and we'll start
I don't want to talk over ATC there on the stream. But if you aren't in the Discord and you want to check it out, so we've got our variants of our xCub. So we've got the Tundra tires with the cargo. We've got an Alpine version that's on skis, a floats, an amphib version of the Cub is in the works as well. There's kind of a...
Delta Whiskey, do I need to contact Tower?
711 Delta Whiskey, I'll get you over to tower once you turn baseline.
There we go.
7-1 Delta Whiskey.
Yeah, so if you're pilot guy, if you're ever flying the xCub, even if you just want to fly the regular xCub, head on over and there's a performance mod so that the xCub actually flies as close to a real xCub as possible and not the default one that's actually in the sim. But then yeah, we've got the amphib for floats. It's very basic right now. It's beta, but it does float. It does work. It just doesn't have the animations. Carbon Prop is still working on that, and hopefully that'll be coming up soon. But there's the Alpine with the skis. There's the Tundra, which there's one with just the big tires. They're 35-inch tires. So if you watch guys...
Center, November 9er, 87 Delta Hotel, about 10 miles from Tupper Descent. We'd like to request vectors to the active ILS approach, if possible.
November 987 Delta Hotel, that's copied. Initially descend flight level 100.
Awesome.
All right, down to 100. November 987 Delta Hotel.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, jump into the Discord and grab it, man. It's all freeware. It's all freeware. bushleaguelegends.com as well. There's a bunch of scenery, all these liveries. So, I mean...
292 Papa Alpha, vectors ILS, turn left heading 090.
Left 090 to Papa Alpha.
So there's all these different liveries. I want to say there's about 60 custom liveries for the xCub on the website. They're all free. Yeah, check out bushleaguelegends.com. You can find information about the journey, our around the world tour trip that we're doing, so on and so forth. I'm not going to sell you on it. If you want to sell you on it anymore, I've pretty well gone through everything. You got the Savage Gravel, nothing on skis though. Yeah, there's quite a few guys in the community that are loving the Savage Gravel. So if you want to talk Savage Gravel, there's lots of folks in the Discord that are loving it. Oh, thanks, Pigpen. That's awesome. Thanks for tossing that up for me.
Yep. 711 Delta Whiskey, contact Paderborn Tower 133.37 radar service terminals.
133.37, 711 Delta Whiskey. Thank you so much.
I wonder if do this. I mean, it'll probably be worse. No, I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna turn my green screen off. But even just the way I have it cropped and so on, it'd be interesting. I mean, at least you can still
92
kind of
Papa Alpha, left turn heading 060.
Left 060 to Papa Alpha.
Man, these guys are going to be there already a couple beers deep before I even get down on the ground. This is nuts. Green Smoke, what are you flying? What aircraft are you bringing up for this? Oh, I'm not really VFR right now. Yikes. Man, some of these guys that have like home sim cockpits is just crazy. 3 Mile Viz, perfect. Perfect. Carbon, should I actually try and get under the... I mean, I don't know if I could.
Left turn heading 330.
Left 330 to Papa Alpha.
A lot of people streaming Flight Sim today. A lot of airliner stuff going on. Oh, what? Right on.
Under November 987 Delta Hotel.
Dude, have you seen
November 987 Delta Hotel, go ahead.
Yeah, can you confirm active runway is 24 at Paderborn?
I'll give you vectors for the ILS.
Sorry, that came through a little jumbled. Can you say again for Delta Hotel?
Delta Hotel, standby 292 Papa Alpha, left turn heading 270, clear the ILS, runway 24 Paderborn.
Left 270 and clear the ILS 24 Paderborn, thanks.
To Papa Alpha, report localized established.
Okay.
for sale? The weather's tanking, Carbon? Is that what you're saying? Well, that's not great. You may want to turn back if you'd rather good VFI. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna continue. I think 3 miles will be enough to land. As long as I can see the runway as I get close, that would be great. Center, this is Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike. Wondering if I could get a viz check below 1500.
Golf Sierra Kilo Mike, confirm you want to descend below 1500?
Confirmed. I have no visibility and wondering if there is a ceiling below me. Sierra Kilo Mike.
Sierra Kilo Mike, standby. 292 Papa Alpha, contact Paderborn Tower 133.37.
Order Paderborn Tower, 2 Papa Alpha, thanks very much.
Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike, clear to send, pilot's discretion.
Cleared to descend, Sierra Kilo Mike. Thank you.
November 987 Delta Hotel, you clear to descend 3,000 feet on the Paderborn QNH 2932.
2932 and down to 3000 for 7 Delta Hotel.
7 Delta Hotel, that's correct, and vectors for the ILS heading 090, please.
Heading 090, 7 Delta Hotel.
So I'm going to go down to 1,000 feet here, see if I can get below this. I think the answer is going to be no. I think I'm in trouble for the flight to the end here. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. But we're just going to keep going either way because this is more practice for ATC. Hi. My family's come downstairs, so if you guys hear baby in the background, I mean, he's not really a baby, he's 2. But, yeah. He's back here playing now. Oh, look. The light's kind of, well, I was going to say it's fixing itself. As long as I don't put my hands up and block it. Missed the weather. What are y'all set on? So, Green Smoke, we are on live weather. Live weather. I started at 10 a.m. Oh, did I? Oh, Pigpen, no, I have not seen the guy with the glider, front half of a glider in his house. That is nuts. Thanks, just found where it was posted. Perfect. Yeah, and Green Smoke, make sure you have the flight plan from in there as well. I think you're... I don't know what aircraft you're flying, but that's okay. So 1,000 feet isn't going to do it.
November 987 Delta Hotel, do you require vectors for losing altitude?
No, we should be good.
We'll head down to 500. Hopefully that is gonna be okay. Hopefully that's gonna be okay. Green already wheels up, right on. So does that mean? Oh yeah, okay. I see you in the center then. So you're gonna contact center here shortly. Got the VFR plane. Perfect. Yeah, so if you're up in the air, whoever was running tower, I believe, would have told you, or will tell you if they haven't already, to switch over to center, which you've switched over to center. So if you switched over to center, you want to announce that you're now with them and let them know what you're doing, I believe. Ceiling at about
1200. Delta Hotel, left turn heading 060.
Left 060, 7 Delta Hotel.
Carbon, I'm at 500 and I have nothing. Like, I have no visibility. And yes, it is absolute. Oh, that is 400 feet. I don't think I want to do that. So I actually don't know. Green smoke, it's all good, man. Neither am I. Like I said, this is only my second time ever doing this. So basically, you just want to announce that you're now with tower. Let them know, just whatever your call sign is, let them know that you're with them now en route to wherever you're going. Yeah, and then they'll give you kind of instructions from there. You can go to clear sky conditions. Nah, Carbon. Nah, let's forget it. As long as I'm not going to hit a building. I'm just gonna stick with it. Then I may take the CJ and join if no other people join. Yeah, I see you're probably... Thanks, Carbon. Yes, in real life, I would not continue on this path. I think I probably would have been better climbing, to be honest. I was hoping I could get under it and just deal with the rain, but that is not the case. Who you are, where you are, and what you are doing. So green smoke, if you're going to announce it, definitely make sure you use the push to talk. You're going to say this
November
is
987 Delta Hotel, right turn heading 120 base left.
Right to 120, just report moderate chop in that area.
Yeah, so green smoke.
Correction 87 Delta Hotel, thank you.
So green smoke, you're just going to want to say that you're now with center en route to wherever you're going, Paderborn, what altitude you're at. So essentially you're just going to say, hey, this is MB27, on checking in en route to Paderborn, 1,500 feet, whatever you're going to say. 1,500 feet, flying direct, whatever, however you want to say it. Practice it in your head, and then just go for it, man. No big deal. Time to put one in your living room.
And November 9
Center, this is
MB, right turn heading 210.
Right 2107 to the hotel.
That's the Delta Hotel, you're clear the ILS, and once established, switch over to tower, please.
Over to tower, once established for 7 Delta Hotel. Thanks.
That's covered, and that'll be 133.37. Roger.
All right, green smoke, you're probably good now.
Center, this is MB27 flying direct to Paderborn, 1100 feet.
MP27, you're identified direct to Paderborn and Squawk 4711.
Right on, dude. That was, I mean, I'm not a pro, but that sounded good to me. Squawk, I don't know what you're flying. Change to, Wardo, pick panda, that matters. In real life, I'd change to under weather. Yeah, I should. I shouldn't be this low. But no, dude, that was great. That was great. If you need to change your squawk, I don't know if you're using the G3X or the G1000, but if you need help with that, I only know how to do it here. I'm not very much help. Who are you? Yeah, Pigman, I can kind of. Well, I could see the ground. It's gone now. Does anyone know, are there big buildings in this area? Like, am I in trouble here? Well, I mean, I'm in trouble. I shouldn't be flying in this. Ideally, in real life, this would be a situation where you would divert. I definitely would not fly through this in VFR rules or in a Cub. Maybe I should have climbed. I don't know. Either way. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh, you're in the xCub. Okay, so two things with the. I mean, it's hard to because you're not. I can't see what you're doing with the autopilot. But to change your squawk, if you're watching the stream, if you can't see where I'm clicking, but in the top left, there's the XPDR right here. So if you open that up, put in the squawk number that you were given. So, yeah, I don't know if it was 344. I wasn't listening. But put in the squawk number you were given, hit Alt, and then hit Enter. That's how you do it. 4711. I must have put them there. Oh. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, it's the good Play-Doh, right? I mean, it's essentially food.
That one.
Of course it wasn't.
Play-Doh, so it's not.
It's fine.
What?
He'll be all right. My kid ate Play-Doh. Yeah, you can hear him in the background there. Play-Doh is safe to eat. Yeah, cool. I mean, Pigpen, you turned out okay. How far? Okay, I'm getting close. I'm 18 miles out.
My Bravo 27, thank you. You're now identified basic service.
Shoot, but that wasn't for me, was it? I wasn't paying attention. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Man. Oh, man. Climb? Nice boys. Field is at 700. Okay, all right. So Carbon, question here for you. Should I call center for this? You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I think it's center. Center, Charlie Golf, Sierra Kilo Mike. Wondering what altitude I should climb to for ideal descent into Paderborn.
Golf Sierra Kilo Mike. Paderborn is very poor visibility if you'd like the ALS climb to altitude 3,000 feet.
I think I'm going to stay on VFR just because my knowledge of ILS is not up to snuff. Sierra Kilo Mike.
Sierra Kilo Mike.
That's a legit ATC call out, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I can see your screen. You're not VFR. You can't see anything.
Yeah.
Do the ILS, man.
You know what? I'm gonna try it because there is approach. Center Sierra Kilo Mike. What would be the best ILS for descent and land into Paderborn?
Got Sierra Kilo Mike. Could be the ILS runway 24. Climb, maintain 3,000 feet. Exit to the ILS.
Climb and maintain 3,000. Okay. Maintain 3,000 feet. ILS 24. Sierra Kilo Mike. Okay, so let's get our butts up. I'm gonna climb at 1,000 feet. Give it a bit more power. Get up there. I'm going to load the ILS. I don't want to activate it just... Oh, it's activating. Why did that activate? Oh, it didn't. Okay, so it's changing my route to head towards the ILS. I'm still climbing. I'm heading my way up at 1,000 feet per minute to 3,000. The only thing I don't know is at what point do I actually activate the approach button. That's what I don't know. I think once I see, and I didn't grab the IFR. Oh wait, maybe I do. Maybe I do have it, and I just don't have it open. I did not grab it. Awesome. Okay. Let's see if I can get the IFR. Oh wait, no. Wait, no. This is what I'm looking for. EDLP is where I'm going, right? It's... Go into heading mode soon. I'll give you vectors to feed you into the ILS, or do you just want to follow your AP? I think I want to just follow the AP. I think. I mean, it's going to take me to the ILS route, correct? Cool, good luck. Oh, man. That is ominous. Oh, God. I'm trying to find when is the next time I'm supposed to contact Center Tower. So Green Smoke, you're only going to contact them if you want to change what you're doing.
Departure Maple 66 with you out at 2.6 for 3 on the runway heading.
Hi, buddy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Maple 66, that's Cub,
Hello,
Maple 66, you're identified. You clear direct Arnhem and climb 230.
We'll stop the climb at 3,000, direct Arnhem, Maple 66.
Oh, man.
Direct Arnhem, and you clear climb flight level 230.
Okay, we requested flight level 170.
In that case, you clear 170, Maple 66.
Up to 170, direct Arnhem.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
Thanks, sir.
Oh man. I had a feeling it was gonna happen. I'm surprised, honestly, I'm surprised it took that long. I'm surprised it took that long. I mean, you got a good view of my basement for a second there. So I think I'm, oh, okay, here we go. Look, this is what I was trying to do. So, okay. So I need to find the ILS here for, I've got the PDF doc. Carbon, if you're watching, in the PDF doc for EDLP, what page would I be finding? Oh, get out of here. What page would I find my minimums and so on? If I'm saying that right, I don't even know. USR. So I'm looking for USR. Okay. That's not it. Applying it to shoddy weather with multi-way. Yeah. Oh, actually. What is... Oh, that was throwing me off. What's the... Oh, that's a little better. Now what's this? Oh. Plane's falling apart, yeah. Green smoke, what was I saying? Oh, when's the next time you need to contact tower? Is one if you want to change what you're doing. Like for instance, I was at 1500, I wanted to go down to 500 to see if I had visibility down there. Otherwise, you wait for them to contact you. I could be very wrong with that, but as far as I know, I believe that's the idea. I'm actually not even really sure when I'm supposed to contact like tower for approach or anything like that. I believe center reaches out to us. Man, I've been bouncing all over the place. Sorry, tower. Center, you're on center right now. Man, I don't know how to read these charts that well. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Nice, I see. If anybody's watching and wants to provide some advice, at what point am I going to hit my approach button to start my descent? Would it be... oh, I'm actually a ways out. Never mind. Never mind. I got a ways to go. Okay. And if you look out your right window, you should see the airport. Oh boy. Wave. Carbon, what page is should I be looking at in the PDF for EDLP for minimums and altitude and stuff? I think once I find the page, I'll know what I'm looking at, but trying to find it right now is I'm struggling. That's Tinsa. Which I'm not going to Tinsa. Where am I going? USR. Ibego. Okay. Page 18. Ah, I wasn't there yet. I'm on 14. Thank you. So, Min's 874 indicator. Okay. What's up, Flight X52? What's going on? Thanks for stopping in. You're getting a very good view of my VFR flight. I am using visual flight rules currently to get myself around. I've actually diverted. I'm now heading into ILS 24. I will say, thanks, Rick. Green Smoke, man, you're doing great. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. You're doing perfect. You're doing better than I did. That's the point of this too. It's just for practice. I don't know where my kid just went. Be right back. Hi. What are you doing? That's what happens in a regular flight, right? Oh, fuel imbalance. I finally... Oh, dang. Alright. So coming up to you, it's all good, mate. Yeah, exactly, Merlin. It's all for fun. It's all run by community members. We do it here now so that in a couple months we can jump on Vatsim. If you want. But that's kind of the purpose of me wanting to do this. This is page 18. Okay, perfect. So at Ibego, I would hit approach at Ibego. Got it. Oh, making my right turn. Yes, he did. Flight X52, we are. We reached out before we started doing our around the world trip. Hi, buddy. Hi, yeah, you got Play-Doh, but it's hard as a rock. Hard. So before we did. Before we kind of launched into our around the world trip, we reached out to a few folks. So we're actually sponsored by Cub Crafters and Best Tugs. They allowed us to use their logos and so on. Cub Crafters even sent us a bunch of swag, and we've been doing giveaways. We try to do one at least once a week-ish. I mean, we try to stick to that as much as we can. But yeah. One thing we haven't talked about too much is that Cub Crafters... I gotta hit approach here. I just passed. Right? I think I hit approach here. Well, we're gonna do it and see what happens. Okay, and we're gonna need to manage speed. Yeah, I'm high on the glide slope. Yeah, because the glide slope was 3,000 at Ibego, so I'm a little high.
Sierra Kilo, Mike, contact Paderborn Tower 133.37.
All right. Roger, contacting Paderborn 133.370. Sierra Kilo Mike. Paderborn Tower, this is Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike on final descent for ILS 24. Was flying VFR, have no visual. Sierra Kilo Mike.
Sierra Kilo Mike, copy. You're cleared for the ILS runway 24. Winds currently 130, 12 knots. Visibility was reported at 3 miles in rain. The rain has let up a little bit, but the visibility is still, I would say, below 3. last reported aircraft are getting the field at about around 1,000 feet indicated. You are clear to land runway 24 and 2932 on the altimeter, if I didn't tell you.
2932 on the altimeter, cleared to land runway 24, Sierra Kilo Mike.
Gotcha.
So at this point, I've hit approach. I'm definitely on the glide slope-ish. Yeah, it looks like I've caught the glide slope here now. So it was visual, now I'm not. That is correct. Yeah, I don't think that's normally part of it, but but yeah, so I'm essentially going to ride this down as far as I can go until I get visual, I think, before I pop it out of autopilot and do what I can. Really right now, all I'm trying to do is manage my speed. Yeah. I'm nervous. I can't see anything. Flight X52, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the Legends Ground crew. Thanks for the help and the info. Yeah.
500.
Never seen Biz. 500. Okay. Oh, I think we got some lines here, guys. We got some lines. So, where's the autopilot? Okay. We've got visual-ish. We're crabbing. Whoa. Okay. Yep. There's the wind. So let's crab as much as we can. Let's try and hold this line. Let's bring the power down a little. Oh, we're gonna need a little bit more power. A little bit of power, more power. Is my autopilot still on? No. Oh, okay, we're getting off the line here, guys. Getting off the line. Okay, let's bring the power down. Let's get a notch of flaps. We're a little high, but that's okay. We got lots of runway. Lots of runway. Cool.
Golf here, Mike. Just check. There is an aircraft not on frequency. That's on the runway, but you're fine.
Oh, baby. Oh, come on. Oh. What happened? Okay, it wasn't pretty, but we're down. We're down. We're down. Woo. Confirmed runway. Confirmed Sierra Kilo Mike is on the ground, taxiing and getting off runway ASAP. Sierra Kilo Mike.
Yeah, no worries. You can take a left turn at your convenience, taxi in Mike, and then apron is at your discretion.
Okay. Hi, buddy. Okay, so that was Harry and Windy. I need to pull up a map here so I can taxi to the right area. Follow aircraft. Where am I here? Charlie Golf Sierra Kilo Mike. So. Oh, could you see him? I couldn't tell. I wasn't looking. Okay, so let's zoom in here. I've stopped my taxi, so where did you say to go? I'm gonna go park over by everybody else-ish. So, let's get on here. What, well, that's not actually armored there.
Sierra Kilo Mike, there's another xCub taxiing around the apron there, so just keep an eye out for him.
Roger, thank you. No visual yet, but keeping an eye out, Sierra Kilo Mike. Jer, thank you. Sorry, I just missed. I missed all that chat. I was concentrating. That wind was a little nuts. And it's like it didn't want me to get on the ground there. That was kind of crazy. Yeah, so I appreciate the support, Jer 29er. Big Ben, just don't crash. Yeah, I was trying not to. An interesting visual I'm getting here. Okay, so there was the Cub there. I'm actually gonna taxi over to where all my buddies are. Where all my flight buddies. My flight buddies. The wind, man. The wind is just kicking me around right now. Green smoke, yes. So I don't know the phonetic alphabet very well. I've literally been learning it as I've been flying with these guys. But oh, Play-Doh, very cool. The nice thing is that I always use the same call sign, so I know Sierra Kilo Mike fairly well. Play-Doh. Alright, I'm not gonna... I don't want to fade into these guys. Play-Doh Hive, yep. Play-Doh. I will say, this Elgato mic, it's real good. It picks up a lot. Alright, guys. Let's get in here. Just didn't know if I should use it every time or not. Roger. Yeah. Yeah, I would say, I mean, your controllers will probably give you more advice. I would say it's best to use it because depending on where you are in the world, some letters will not sound well. If the radio's cutting out even just a little bit, it's easier to hear Sierra rather than S, because S could be, who knows, especially if you mumble while you talk or whatever the case may be. So Carbon, I am not gonna head back. This is where I'm gonna end. I'm gonna end the stream here as well, because I'm gonna spend some time with the kiddo and the wifey. But you guys, by all means, like, don't stop on my behalf. I'm gonna power down. Let's pull this back. There we go. Continue. Off, off, off. There we go. So, there we go. We'll be in here for a bit. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Guys, definitely fly around. Keep practicing. It's, yeah, totally worth it. Look at all these guys. Are you guys all flying the same livery? No, Wazinski's in the minimal. Punch is in the blue. Unless you... Oh, you know what? Unless you guys are flying the ones that I don't have. You may be flying the ones I don't have. But look at these CJ4s. Man, they're good. Flew my first CJ4 flight yesterday and really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to getting more time in that aircraft. Okay, so that's going to be it for me, guys. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I don't really have anything else to say. Thank you so much for joining. We'll be doing this every once in a while. Take a look for it in the Discord. I don't have much to say. You know what? They don't technically sponsor this stream. Hey, buddy. There he is. Come here. Where are you? Come here. Come here. There he is. There's the monster. Here's the little man. Hi. Yeah, there you are. Can you say hello? Say bye-bye. 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 Say, look, everybody's saying hi. Can you do me a favor? Can you say enjoy the journey? That's a tough one. Can you say peace? Peace? Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Life's crazy out there. Always remember to stop and look around. And enjoy the journey. Say peace. Say peace. Yeah.